Welcome back to the Today Show. Now listen, happy Monday to you, by the way. If you live in Victoria and you've got a house or apartment worth less than $600,000 and you're thinking of selling, just a small tip for you. Stick the price up by $15,000 because history suggests that's exactly what happens when state governments do what the Andrews government's just done, cut stamp duty altogether for first home buyers buying properties under $600,000. Now, the average house price in Melbourne is $680,000, the average apartment $480,000. So this change picks up the broad majority of housing right across the state. Now, the Andrews government's done it to make housing more affordable, but by raising the price of property, which most suggest will happen, it simply makes the sellers and developers more wealthy and makes prices even more expensive for those trying to buy their first home. The Victorian government did get one part of the strategy right last week by raising the first home buyers grant to those buying property in rural areas. Now, this encourages people into the bush, which could genuinely take pressure off the city prices. But dropping stamp duty for first home buyers disguises something else in the Victorian budget. Stamp duty is one of the biggest sources of revenue for state governments, and in Victoria, $5.7 billion this year. That's down 6.4% as the number of houses sold declined. Mind you, the previous year it had been up by 23%. But offsetting that is a massive increase in land tax to $2.2 billion as government profits from investors who own land and properties worth more than $250,000. And this is what state governments are being encouraged to do: introduce land taxes on all property owners and eventually cut stamp duty out altogether. While they'd missed the sugar hit when there's lots and lots of sales, New South Wales, remember, got rid of all its state debt through the housing boom. There's ongoing regular income even when property markets inevitably eventually come back to earth. Now, on housing, there's a rate decision tomorrow. That will be on hold. Let's go to the markets this morning and you can see Aussie dollar sitting just under 76 US cents and 71.6 euro cents as well. Moving forward on commodity markets, oil starts today $53.33 US a barrel, gold $1,234 US an ounce. The Dow Jones index of US shares on Friday very flat, up just by 2 points after a pretty choppy week. And here in Australia on Friday, the All Ordinaries down by 45, but expected to be up on the opening today. Time now for the latest entertainment news with Richard Wilkins.